Brad and Kiara Show
on Triple H 100.1 FM.
The next few moments, you are going to forget everything you ever learned about gravity.
Don't be ridiculous.
It's the Brad and Kiara Show on Triple H 100.1 FM.
3, 2, 1.
In the night I lie and look up at you. When the morning comes I watch you rise. There's a paradise they couldn't capture, that bright infinity inside your eyes.
매일 밤 내게 날아가 꿈이란 것도 잊은 채 나 웃으며 너를 만나. Never ending forever baby. You are my universe and I just want to put you first. You are my universe and you make my whole light up inside. 어둠이 내겐 더 변했었지. 길어진 그림자 속에서. And they said that we can't be together because we come from different sides. You are my universe and I just want to put you first. You are my universe and you make my whole light up inside. My universe, my universe. My universe. 나를 밝혀주는 건 너란 사랑으로 수놓아진 별. 내 우주에 넌 다른 세상을 만들어주는 girl. 너는 내 별이자 나의 호주니까 지금 이 시련도 결국엔 잠시니까. 너는 언제까지나 지금처럼 밝게만 빛나줘. 우리는 너를 따라 이긴 밤을 수놓고 너와 함께 날아가. When I'm without you I'm crazy. 자 어서 내 손을 잡아. We are made of each other baby. You are my universe and I just want to put you first. You are my universe and you make my whole light up inside. My universe, my universe, my universe.
Excellent music indeed. That's BTS Coldplay as we greet you and welcome you to another edition of the Brad and Kiara Show. And guess what? We are back in paradise. That's right. The show comes to you from Sri Lanka this weekend. And of course, we picked a beautiful part of the country down south. Talk about Benthoda. As of course, we are going to be based here this weekend. And in the coming days, we'll tell you about our movements. But either way, it feels good to be back here in paradise. There's no better place on earth, ladies and gentlemen, than Sri Lanka.
And it's such a great feeling to wake up in the morning, the sunrise, the waves, just the calmness. It is great for the mind. If you haven't been here in a while or if you've never been, we highly recommend because it is a wonderful place to wake up to.
Indeed, Magical Sri Lanka is of course a segment that we're going to throw out today on the show, and we're going to dig in and get some clips over the years where we had our listeners talking about this southern coast in particular, connecting of course this region. Stick around. Over the years we've got tons of clips. We're going to pick some and we're going to play them on the show. So we may have clips from way back in time connecting of course Magical Sri Lanka. Things do not stop there. We're also going to tell you all about that perfect cup of tea. Not just us. We're going to pick, of course, some, well-known personalities. One, a second-generation maestro when it comes to tea. He knows everything you need to know about tea. And today, he's going to tell you all about that perfect cup of tea. How do you prepare it? That's, of course, the question. Stick around as we get deep into that and many more on the show.
And we hope you're off to a great start this weekend. Keep us in the background. We've got some great music to keep you going as well. If there's any feedback or anything that you would like to share, let us know through our WhatsApp global line +6147 9191 883.
From Benthoda to Colombo, from Colombo to the rest of the world, this is the Brad and Kiara Show. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, we are by the ocean. And right now, here's Cake by the Ocean. Right here, right now on your radio.
Oh no, see you walking around like it's a funeral. Not so serious, girl, why those feet cold? We just getting started, don't you tiptoe, tiptoe. Waste time with the masterpiece, to waste time with the masterpiece. You should be rolling me, you should be rolling me. You're a real life fantasy, you're a real life fantasy. But you're moving so carefully, let's start living dangerously. Talk to me, baby. I'm going up from here, sweet, sweet baby. Whoa. Let's lose our minds and go crazy, crazy. Keep on hoping we'll be cake by the ocean. Walk for me, baby. I'll be pretty, you'll be Naomi. Whoa. Let's lose our minds and go crazy, crazy. Keep on hoping we'll be cake by the ocean. Hot damn, see you licking frosting from your own hands. Want another taste? I'm begging, yes, ma'am. I'm tired of all this candy on the dry land, dry land. Oh, waste time with the masterpiece, to waste time with the masterpiece. You should be rolling me, you should be rolling me. You're a real life fantasy, you're a real life fantasy. But you're moving so carefully, let's start living dangerously. Talk to me, baby. I'm rolling up from this sweet, sweet baby. Whoa. Let's lose our minds and go crazy, crazy. Keep on hoping we'll be cake by the ocean. Walk for me, baby. Walk for me now. I'll be pretty, you'll be Naomi. Whoa. Let's lose our minds and go crazy, crazy. Keep on hoping we'll be cake by the ocean. Keep on hoping we'll be cake by the ocean. Keep on hoping we'll be cake by the ocean. Hey, so delicious. Talk to me, girl. Talk to me, baby. I'm rolling up from this sweet, sweet baby. Whoa. Let's lose our minds and go crazy, crazy. Keep on hoping we'll be cake by the ocean. Walk for me, baby. I'll be pretty, you'll be Naomi. Whoa. Let's lose our minds and go crazy, crazy. That's right. Keep on hoping we'll be cake by the ocean. Keep on hoping we'll be cake by the ocean.
And that's also a possibility in this part of the world. Talk about Cake by the Ocean, ladies and gentlemen. The Brad and Kiara Show coming to you from Benthoda. That's, of course, where we're based and calling it home these days. We were in Beruela a couple of days back, and now, of course, Benthoda. Then looking at Hikadua in the coming days, and after which it's, of course, that drive back towards Colombo with, of course, another stop by the beach. This time we're hoping to head towards Wadua. So this is going to be fun. We're making the best of our actual holiday. Yes, that's right. After running crazy people around town and, some other parts of the world, we have now decided to take it nice and easy next to the beautiful Sri Lankan beach, enjoying that warmth, the sunrise, the sunset, you name it. It's magical. It's beautiful. We are living every moment we can.
And the great part is that I can see so many new cafes popping up. I know this area has been really popular for restaurants, specifically seafood, but there seems to be so many cafes now, which I think cater to those people who are working remotely as well. I can see a lot of laptops propped up and people just, by the beach with their food, enjoying the scenery, doing their work and, just going about their day, which is great. There's so many people here, so many things to do. And of course, if you need to work remotely, why not? What a great location to do it from.
Sri Lanka is a land like no other, especially to our listeners catching this from all parts of the world. This is truly paradise. Now, something that, of course, we were talking about when we met a lot of people in the last couple of weeks is the fact that something for the very first time took place for us while living in Sydney. Normally, when winter kicks in every year over the last 15 to 14 years, we have always fallen sick like a prayer. And when I fall sick, it's out for about 1.5 weeks minimum. But this year, 2025, marked a change to this pattern. It was that year that we did not, for the very first time, fall sick during the first couple of weeks of winter.
Yeah.
So I was obviously wondering why, and I was talking about this with everybody we know, and a couple of changes that came about. One is our ABC drink that we have been talking about, with the apples, the beetroot, the carrots, and the additional stuff that goes in from
Ginger,
celery. There
yeah.
you go. We make it, of course, as good as possible with a bit of oranges as well. And we've been having this like a prayer over the last maybe almost 2 months daily, at least every weekday, like a prayer, like a ritual. I prepare it and we all have it. And that could be one of the reasons, as it is natural as it gets. The other thing that I've tried is normally during winter, I'm covered like an Eskimo. So I'm fully covered. I can't even be recognized. And
I think you're still very close to that. Not too much has changed.
Exactly. The change that came about is, of course, shorts, which is something that I've started wearing for the first time, and I use it almost everywhere I go, which is now becoming my national, so to put it. So
Plus the neck warmer, though.
Even on a day where the temperature is down to maybe about 4 degrees, you will find me at the train station in my shorts and my, the sneakers, and I'm fully covered from waist up. So I've got everything covered, the neck warmer, I got my hoodie, double beanie, and you name it, everything. And that part is unrecognizable. But of course, the legs are exposed. I came up with this own weird theory where, as opposed to being fully covered, and then suddenly when you walk out, you just feel that, that coldness hitting your face.
Just expose your legs.
Now when you go, yes, you expose your legs, and then that way the body temperature balances, changes,
gets
or
used to
is
it.
kind of prepared. And I'm guessing that helps you to not really feel that coldness, so to put it. So
maybe.
Not sure. It's not medically proven yet, but at least I have not fallen sick, and I'm guessing that is the reason.
Meanwhile, I head to work in my heat-proof tights.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Brad and Kiara Show, coming to you from Sri Lanka, and of course, here's a sound you cannot avoid.
The Brad and Kiara Show, exploring beautiful Sri Lanka.
From Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka. From sunny Sri Lanka.
The Brad and Kiara Show, now from the place we all call home, Sri Lanka.
Today
on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Kiara, what's next? What's next?
Today
on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Kiara, what's next?
Hey guys, I'm Mushika, an artist from Colombo, Sri Lanka with Brad and Kiara. I'm Mushika, an artist from Colombo, Sri Lanka with Brad and Kiara.
Today on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Hey guys, Ayubowan. I'm Dilhan Fernando, second generation Tigro and proud Sri Lankan. We're on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Today on the Brad and Kiara Show.
The Brad and Kiara Show. Now from the place we all call home, Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
Right here from sunny Sri Lanka.
The Brad and Kiara Show. Exploring beautiful Sri Lanka.
Promoting and encouraging volunteering. The Brad and Kiara Show.
Hi everybody, my name is Joan Hyde. I am the coordinator for Suwarna with Indira Cancer Trust in Maharagama, Sri Lanka. And this is the Brad and Kiara Show. Volunteering, right. So we survive on volunteers. And there is so many things that is good about volunteering. It's good for you. You feel good if you volunteer. You give something of yourself and you get so much more back. You learn things. You put yourself into a situation that you never thought you would manage, and there you are managing perfectly well and learning. You meet people from all society, all kinds of society, and enrich your life with that experience. But most of all, the volunteering you do to the people you volunteer for is the reward. And if you're not even looking for a reward, it just makes you feel good. And we have plenty of it here in Indira Cancer Trust and Suwarna. We are always looking for volunteers. My name is Joan Hyde. I'm the coordinator for Suwarna with Indira Cancer Trust in Maharagama, Sri Lanka. And this is the Brad and Kiara Show.
Promoting and encouraging volunteering. The Brad and Kiara Show. Connect with Brad and Kiara on their WhatsApp global line today. +6147 9191 883. It's the Brad and Kiara Show on Triple H 100.1 FM.
Get a load of this.
Join the Brad and Kiara global community on WhatsApp. +6147 9191 883. It's the Brad and Kiara Show on Triple H 100.1 FM.
From the Sri Lankan Community Notice Board in Sydney.
Hi everyone, it's Fidel here, President of the Sri Lanka New South Wales Catholic Association. I'd love to invite you all to Sing and Swing, a fun night of singing along and dancing to live music by Tectones. It's happening on Saturday, August 2nd from 6 p.m. at the Rosalie Community Centre in Carlingford. Grab your friends, warm up those vocal cords and get ready to dance the night away. Best of all, net proceeds will go to charity. Seats are limited, so don't wait. Book yours now at www.slnswcath.com. Hope to see you there for a night full of music, laughter and great company. Thank you.
From the Sri Lankan Community Notice Board in Sydney.
Thinking about your next holiday? We got a great suggestion. Sri Lanka. Why should you pick Sri Lanka as your next holiday destination?
So the traditional people would tell you you can go in any part of the country and you can experience 4 different seasons. Yes, that's true. But really, if you're out for a bit of downtime, you've got that. If you're out for amazing adventure, you've got that. If you're there just to immerse yourself in the culture and the food, you've got that. Like whatever you need from a holiday, you can get it from Sri Lanka. Hey guys, I'm Dee De Silva and you are listening to Triple H 100.1 FM, the Brad and Kiara Show.
The Brad and Kiara Show. Exploring beautiful Sri Lanka.
From Sri Lanka.
From Sri Lanka.
From Sri Lanka. From Sri Lanka.
The Brad and Kiara Show. Now from the place we all call home, Sri Lanka.
Hi, I'm Shihara. I'm a singer-songwriter and extreme metal vocalist from Sri Lanka. I'm Shihara on the Brad and Kiara Show. Turn it up. Enjoy.
Remember the first time you heard this? Relive the 90s on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Backtrack. 1999.
If you're getting down, baby, I want it now, baby. Come and get it on, baby. I want it now, baby.
I wanna take a little time to refresh your mind because the boys are back in town with a different kind of funk. Who got the funk? We got the funk, right? Everybody wanna boogie down tonight. Now throw your hands up in the sky, move around from side to side. I got what it takes, the beats, the breaks, the funky bass. I give your body crazy shakes. Come on.
I heard somebody say she's at the party, so I'm gonna get me some. If you're get down while we got the chance. I still got 12 seconds on the clock that's mine, and I ain't gonna stop till the sun don't shine. Line after line, I flow like rhyme after rhyme, just like time after time. Keep it up till you feel the heat and get down once you feel the beat. I heard somebody say she's at the party, so I'm gonna get me some. If you're getting down, baby, I want it now, baby. Come and get it on, baby. I want it now, baby. If you're getting down, baby, I want it now, baby. Move it all around, baby. I want it now, baby. Hey yo, you're talking to me. Show me your skill. I will show you my iron claw technique.
There ain't a problem that we can't fix, cause we can do it in the mix. Now if your man gives you trouble, we'll be in there on the double. Guaranteed that we'll be hitting for 6. Come on, yeah.
I heard somebody say she's at the party, so I'm gonna get me some. If you're getting down, baby, I want it now, baby. Come and get it on, baby. I want it now, baby. If you're getting down, baby, I want it now, baby. Move it all around, baby. I want it now, baby. If you're getting down, baby, I want it now, baby. Come and get it on, baby. I want it now, baby. If you're getting down, baby, I want it now, baby. Move it all around, baby. I want it now, baby.
Mixing things around and giving you the best tunes over the weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Doesn't matter from where we come to you as long as it sounds good, right? That is the important thing. This is, of course, what we love doing. This time from the 90s through Backtrack, a song that was huge back, of course, in the late 90s and, of course, the early noughties, as a lot of people wanted this one on their playlist. At least we had cassette players, so that's the playlist we used back in the day, that favorite cassette player, until the tape kind of came out and
Yes.
you needed like a pencil or a pen to put
to
in and then
rewind
turn
it.
that whole thing back. But good old days, as of course we take you back in time and, you know, give you that good feeling, which is what we intend to provide right throughout the Brad and Kiara show.
When you talk about stuff like that, you realize how old you are. And this year, when I went to this particular shop, well, a few shops actually, when we were in Sri Lanka, I realized that I have elevated my status as a shopper.
Elevator?
Yes. You know how when you usually go to a shop, most places in Sri Lanka, they're very helpful. They just, come to you and they talk to you and they want to sort of, help you and look for something and hopefully...
So what happened now?
Hoping that you're not like a shoplifter or something. But anyway, so generally, previously, when I went to shops, they would call me Miss, right? Like, Miss, can I help you with this? Miss, can I help you with that? Or whatever it is.
And now?
But this year, it's changed.
To?
Guess what they call me now? Madam. Yes. So I'm like, oh, this is nice. I like it.
You take that as a compliment.
Well,
when I walk in, they're like, I'm like,
no, they
it's
call
all good to see.
It's either uncle or sir. I'm pretty sure.
Never. Look at me. Do I look uncle material?
Yes.
No, I don't. It's Aya. And then I'm like, yeah. How's it going,
they
man?
wouldn't call a customer Aya anyway.
Either way, let's not go down that path because I'm quite sure it's not going to end that well. But either way,
Yes.
madam, okay. I'm
I like it. I'm like, oh,
you
nice.
would have liked it to say, Nangi, come in.
No, I
not
mean,
really,
I don't
okay.
look like an Angi, so I don't expect them to call me that.
All good. No problemo. At the end of the day, as long as you're happy, I guess we are all happy. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the Brad and Kiara show. Something that I need to address is, I think after staying outside the country for quite a few years, I've kind of losing my common sense of, realizing how to cross the road, which is partly because of the Australian customs,
Yes.
which have confused us and led us down this path of almost losing that life because of the way of life in that part of the world. So we'll tell you more about that as the show continues, plus so many other things that we want to squeeze in. Even though it is the holiday, we need to take things nice and easy, which is the plan as the show goes on. So we are going to bring in those clips from back in the day, connecting our listeners over the last so many years where they, took the time to tell us about these magical places in the country, connecting beaches and the southern region. Stick around, we got those clips coming up. But right now, let's move back into more music. From Benthora to Colombo, from Colombo to Sydney, and all around the world. This is the Brad and Kiara show.
Anxiety, keep on trying me. I feel it quietly, trying to silence me. Yeah, my anxiety can't shake it off of me. Somebody's watching me and my anxiety. Solo, no mojo, I bounce back, no pogo, unhappy, no homo, new brands, no logos, money on my juggler, natural hustler, think I need a smuggler up in Russia, you could be my butler, shine my cutler, shout out to Oyenda, that's the guzzler, okay next thing, my life is a wet dream, I call it a sex scene, the back is a nice tease, I tried to escape, my life is an x-ray, I'm sorry a sex tape, you only get one take, quiet on the set please, rolling anxiety, in 3, 2, 1. Anxiety, keep on trying me. I feel it quietly, trying to silence me. Yeah. Anxiety, shake it off of me. Somebody's watching me. It's my anxiety. From Florida, what's in that clear blue water? No limits, no borders. What's in that new world order? Marco, Polo, Negro run from Popo. That blue light in that rojo. And it's like I get this tightness in my chest, like an elephant is standing on me, and I just let it take over. Keeps on trying me. Anxiety keeps on trying me. Anxiety, oh, I feel it trying, keep it trying, keep it trying. Oh, I feel the silence, keep it quiet, keep it quiet. Oh, somebody's watching me. Anxiety keeps on trying to do.
Playing the best tunes indeed over the weekend on the Brad and Kiara show, coming to you from Benthoda in beautiful Sri Lanka. This is, of course, how we do things. Now, we were telling you that I've kind of become a bit Australian, which is not that good comparing my survival skills on the roads in Sri Lanka. Crossing the road, back in most of the parts of the world, if I may put it that way, when you're at the zebra crossing, people do stop. And, it's a case of, the vehicles are expected to stop. But yes, I think it's not the same. Of course, we know that as Lankans, we should remember that. But that tends to slip out of your mind at times. And you expect that vehicle to stop and, the driver to feel bad of coming too fast. But no, that is
it's your
not
fault for crossing.
I say,
Why are you here?
Yeah, exactly. I forgot. I need to wait when there are no vehicles. And that's when I cross, even at the zebra crossing. But
Or you just walk behind someone who's brave enough and experienced in how to cross.
Obviously, I can do that. The first few times I forgot that, but then you go with with the hand out and and your shorts and a little sleeveless outfit. You're like,
mess with me.
But yeah, I think that's something that we need to work and improve on as a society, as these things do go a long way. I mean, it's fun to a certain degree, but when somebody gets knocked, that's not fun. So, zebra crossings, the crossing line, please stop, please go slow. Those things are very important. But yeah, I mean, not really being Australian, but that's something that I did notice a few times. So, got to make sure that you pay attention to your surroundings no matter where you are. Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to you from Benthora. A while back, we bumped into a Sri Lankan ex-badminton player who played for the Davis Cup back in the 90s. Samita Ranavira was telling us about Benthora, so we thought of playing it because we are right here in Benthora.
Magical Sri Lanka. Discover paradise. The very best of beautiful Sri Lanka. Magical Sri Lanka.
I'm Samita Ranavira. I've been fortunate enough to represent Sri Lanka in Davis Cup in the late 90s. Benthora Beach had a very secluded, very calm spot where my kids enjoyed to learn. They actually learned surfing in Sri Lanka, not in Aussie. They're both born here, unfortunately, but fortunately they got to discover Benthora and they learned surfing and fell in love with surfing in Sri Lanka, not in Aussie.
Thank you very much, Samita. And that's something I think Kiara is trying these days. She's trying to, hang on to that rope and where that, speedboat is going. She's been giving the looks and checking it out. So I'm hoping that you might find Kiara in a bikini doing that little run around the lake and then might even go on to the sea.
Very easily. You can spot me very easily. Don't worry.
But yes, surfing I think is something we need to learn. I mean, I've been kicking myself over the years, thinking that, that's something we should have done back in the day as kids. Now, of course, even here in Australia, not here in Australia, it is the same thing, but here in Benthora, this is a massive possibility as, Samita was telling us about his kids learning surfing. And clearly, water sport at its very best. That's another thing you get in this part of the southern coast, so to put it, in abundance. Benthora, ladies and gentlemen, that's where we are at.
The Brad and Kiara Show. Now from the place we all call home, Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
From Sri Lanka.
The Brad and Kiara Show. Exploring beautiful Sri Lanka. From the Sri Lankan Community Notice Board in Sydney.
Hi, I'm Sanjeeva. I'm part of the RCOBA Tennis Organizing Committee on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Now this one's for all the tennis fans out there. The Sydney Cup is back again for its second edition in Sydney, 3rd of August at Parramatta City Tennis. We're calling all Sri Lankan schools to rally around the competition and get yourself registered. If you have 6 players in the form of 3 doubles pairings, please get in touch with the RCOBA and we'll get you registered and see you all there on the 3rd of August. Sydney Cup 2025.
I'm Sanjeeva. I'm part of the RCOBA Tennis Organizing Committee on the Brad and Kiara Show.
From the Sri Lankan Community Notice Board in Sydney.
Promoting and encouraging volunteering. The Brad and Kiara Show.
Hello there. My name is Lakshani Vidhanachi and I'm the volunteer coordinator at the Pearl Protectors Sri Lanka. You are now listening to Brad and Kiara. The Pearl Protectors community is made up of over 3,000 registered passionate volunteers who engage in everything from beach cleanups and turtle patrolling to diving and awareness campaigns. We believe volunteering is not just about giving back. It's about being part of something bigger than yourself. And Sri Lanka is one of the top countries in the world for volunteering, and we are proud to offer a platform for people to make a real difference. So if you'd like to join us, visit www.pearlprotectors.org to register. Once you register, you will receive emails about our opportunities and you can pick what works for you and sign up. So follow us on social media to see what we're up to and let's work together to protect our beautiful marine ecosystem. Remember, every small action counts. Together, we can make waves. My name is Lakshani Vidhanachi and I'm the volunteer coordinator at the Pearl Protectors Sri Lanka. You are now listening to Brad and Kiara.
Promoting and encouraging volunteering. The Brad and Kiara Show.
From the Sri Lankan Community Notice Board in Sydney.
Hello there, it's Zihan, the bassist of Tech Toads. You guys can catch us play live at Sing and Swing, which is a fundraiser event organized by the Sri Lanka New South Wales Catholic Association on Saturday the 2nd of August 2025 from 6 p.m. onwards at Rosalie Community Centre, Carlingford. Well, it's going to be a good fun night with full of music, dancing, good food, and moreover, for a great cause. Please stay tuned with Brad and Kiara Show for tickets or visit Sri Lanka New South Wales Catholic Association socials. Thank you very much. It's me, Yehan, on Brad and Kiara Show.
From the Sri Lankan Community Notice Board in Sydney.
Hey, good morning to you. I'm Shani. And I'm Sashenka. We host Kids Power Play today at 1 o'clock, right here on Triple H. But right now, you are listening to The Brad and Kiara Show, the best way to start your weekend.
Connect with Brad and Kiara on their WhatsApp global line today, +6147 9191 883. It's The Brad and Kiara Show on Triple H 100.1 FM.
Hello, hello, hello. It's me, Sashenka, and me, Shani. We are from Kids Power Play, and you can catch us every Saturday at 1 in the afternoon, right here on Triple H. But right now, you are listening to The Brad and Kiara Show, the best way to start your weekend.
From the Sri Lankan Community Notice Board in Sydney.
Hi, I'm Sanjeeva. I'm part of the RCOBA Tennis Organizing Committee on the Brad and Kiara Show. Now, this one's for all the tennis fans out there. The Sydney Cup is back again for its second edition in Sydney, 3rd of August at Parramatta City Tennis. We're calling all Sri Lankan schools to rally around the competition and get yourself registered. If you have 6 players in the form of 3 doubles pairings, please get in touch with the RCOB and we'll get you registered. And see you all there on the 3rd of August, Sydney Cup 2025. I'm Sanjeeva. I'm part of the RCOBA Tennis Organizing Committee on the Brad and Kiara Show.
From the Sri Lankan Community Notice Board in Sydney.
Here's a show extra. Discover Paradise. Exploring the very best of beautiful Sri Lanka. Magical Sri Lanka.
I love to travel to Nuwara, to Gaul, and a new recent favorite of mine is Ginigathena.
And if I could, I would travel to the Minneria National Park in north-central Sri Lanka. This is the time of the world-renowned gathering of elephants, when 300 to 400 wild elephants seek the grasslands of the Minneria Reservoir.
So given the option and freedom to travel in any part of Sri Lanka, I would go to Mirasa because it's an amazing place.
Discover Paradise. Exploring the very best of beautiful Sri Lanka. Magical Sri Lanka.
The Brad and Kiara Show. Now from the place we all call home, Sri Lanka.
Hey guys, good morning. I'm Jitendra from the Odyssey, right here on the Brad and Kiara Show. Hi, I'm Jitendra, the artist behind the Odyssey, on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Backtrack. 2002.
DJ that he knows well on the spot, always around to raise the mix that they gon' mezclar con la salsa.
talk about these anthems, songs that we have all heard and loved listening to any time of the day. It just puts you in a good mood. And I think Billy Bowden is one of the umpires that comes to mind who did try out a dance, which was popular with this song somewhere in South Africa many years ago. But that's what music does. It just keeps that memory. And when you hear that song, it just comes like a flash. Sure hope you got something better than that rather than an umpire doing a dance. But either way, it's all about giving you that experience, that good feeling which we want to echo through the Brad and Kiara show. No matter where you are in the world, thank you for making time for us. We are making the best of our annual holiday, and it is, of course, in paradise, Sri Lanka, the best place on earth, guaranteed, hands down, and it is living up to its expectation as always. Benthoda is one of our favorite joints, favorite places, from Beruala to Benthoda to Hekadua, and then back to Adua is, of course, the plan in the coming days. But so far, it's been incredible. Do you like dinner by the beach? I'm just asking.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Romantic dinner?
Very romantic,
okay,
yes.
maybe we can arrange something like that. Let's see how that goes.
I'd love a surprise.
There we go. No. Then it starts getting all sour. But anyway, that's at least, these are the ideas. I have the ideas, you see.
Of course.
Implementation is where we are working on. Let's have some conversations with a few individuals and see how that could be implemented. And that's another thing you could do at the end of the day, especially in the evenings, doing a little walk by the beach, as long as it's safe and, nice.
Yeah.
Why not? Give it a shot, give it a try. It is beautiful. I'm trying to do these morning jogs by the beach, as of course we have a few days to do just that. Finding a partner to do it is a little challenging, but let's see how that works. My daughter is quite keen on her netball and, very excited about it. So I'm trying to sell the idea around the fact that, staying fit and doing these little jogs with me not only is good for me, it's going to help you as well. So let's see how that rolls.
The first thing that popped into my head, the first thought that popped into my head when you talked about the meal at the beach.
How many times we've done it, right? I mean, such a loving husband you have.
I know. Oh my gosh.
Not again. I mean, that's what Kiara was saying, even though you guys didn't feel it. Like, not again.
I've done it so many times. The first one, the first thought that popped into my head was actually.
Now, here we go. Let's see. It's a kind of moment, ladies and gentlemen.
That Block and Dino video, where
luckily not
this
me.
couple is at the beach for a meal, and they dress up as two people who are trying to get them to purchase things and do paintings and all these things. That's the first thing that popped into my head.
That's what happens. We'd like to connect you with all kinds of memories, even though the intention was a romantic. Guess what? With Kiara, we ended up with Block and Dino. Guys, can you believe it? You stole that also from me. Let's move back into more music. This is the Brad and Kiara Show.
All her life she has seen, the meanest side of me. They took away the prophet's dream for a prophet on the street. Now she's stronger than you know. A heart of steel starts to grow. All his life he's been told he'll be nothing when he's old. All the kicks and all the blows, he won't ever let it show. He's stronger than you know. A heart of steel starts to grow. When you've been fighting for it all your life, you've been struggling to make things right. That's how a superhero learns to fly. When you've been fighting for it all your life. beast in his belly that's so hard to control. Cause they've taken too much hits to go blow by blow. Now light him at stand back, watch him explode. She's got a lion in her heart, a fire in her soul. He's got a beast in his belly that's so hard to control. Cause they've taken too much hits to go blow by blow. Now light him at stand back, watch him explode, 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 explode. When you've been fighting for it all your life, you've been struggling to make things right. That's how a superhero learns to fly. When you've been fighting for it all your life, you've been working every day and night. That's how a superhero learns to fly. Every day, every hour, turn the pain into power. Oh yeah. Every day, every hour, turn the pain into power. Oh yeah. Every day, every hour, turn the pain. When you've been fighting for it all your life, you've been struggling to make things right. That's how a superhero learns to.
Playing you the best tunes over the weekend as we come to you from beautiful Berwell. I love it in this part of Sri Lanka. Yes, the Brad and Kiara show as always exploring different parts of the world. And this weekend we're coming to you from Paradise. Love every minute of it. Now, let's take you into a super movie. A movie that runs for 92 minutes, opened through Netflix last October. This one's, of course, time cut. Kiara's got the details.
Now, it is called a science fiction slasher film, and the story is about a teenage girl who accidentally travels back in time to 2003 and attempts to save her older sister from a masked killer.
The box office 30. 30 seconds from the movie starts now.
20 years ago, my sister and 3 other students were murdered.
4 kids murdered and they never even caught the guy.
I never got to meet my sister. They say you can't change the past, but what if you could?
What's the date? April 16th.
What year?
Honey, it's 2003.
You're from the future. This is insane.
Look.
What is this?
It's my phone.
You call people on this?
I don't really call people, but...
It's supposed to be like $1 million.
The box office 30. The Brad and Kiara Show. Exploring beautiful Sri Lanka.
From Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka. From sunny Sri Lanka.
The Brad and Kiara Show. Now from the place we all call home, Sri Lanka. Day's big birthdays.
Yeah, coming to you from the southern region here in Sri Lanka. We got some big birthdays, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it is time for our big birthday list.
And this weekend, we have Jared Padalecki celebrating his birthday.
Now, again, let's go back to definition, not definition,
this is,
but who is this person?
Probably not from TV shows catered towards you, but he starred in Gilmore Girls.
Gilmore Girls, we have all heard of it. Yes,
but you haven't watched it, right? That's what I meant.
I believe so. Which character? Come on, let's go back.
He plays Dean. So
Dean
Rory's
is the
first boyfriend.
love interest of the mother.
No, that's Luke.
Oh, okay, right.
See, let's not
okay,
go there.
Okay, right.
So he celebrates his birthday this weekend. It is also the birthday of Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh, that's a big
he
one.
He celebrates his birthday along with a few names that you generally will affiliate yourself with. Carlos Santana.
Shah! My God, that is a huge birthday.
Giselle Bundchen.
I'm lost there.
The supermodel.
Oh, just up it, Giselle. Oh,
okay.
Yes.
And Sandra Oh, the actress from
Sandra
Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, yes.
And Julianne Hough, the dancer.
Talk about our big birthdays this weekend. See whether you know these individuals as they too celebrate their birthdays this weekend. Shalomi Karunaratna, we got that big birthday. Sabra Zahid, Dirk Michael, Rumani Veerasekara, Nishadi Atukorala, Kushan Eranga, Shamil Eranda. We have Dithara Jailat. Subodha Devpriya, and moving on to the next list, Tarusha Kumara Singha, Mitra Veerakon, very popular in Colombo. We also got Sashini Irugal Bandara. Sorry about that, but she celebrates her birthday. I believe she's now in the United Kingdom. We have, let me see, Milan Pereira, Sonali Vandot, Solamuttu. We have, let me see, Prasangi Pereira, Abe Gunawardena, not forgetting Lavidu Pereira, Nishara Fernando, Fritz Fernando, Sterling Jacob. We have Mohammed Azmal, Dulan De Silva, Sampath Fernando, Upendra Bandaranaik, Ruan Fernando, Rumesha Gunasekara, Rukshan De Silva. We have Ishan Patirana. We have Iraj Gunawardana. I believe it was on the show many moons back. And finally, Petula Wallace. Our big birthdays this weekend. If you know any of them, please call and wish them and tell them that you heard this on the Brad and Kiara Show.
The Brad and Kiara Show. Now from the place we all call home, Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
From Sri Lanka.
The Brad and Kiara Show. Exploring beautiful Sri Lanka. From the Sri Lankan Community Notice Board in Sydney.
Hi everyone, it's Fidel here, President of the Sri Lanka New South Wales Catholic Association. I'd love to invite you all to Sing and Swing, a fun night of singing along and dancing to live music by Tectones. It's happening on Saturday, August 2nd from 6 p.m. at the Rosalie Community Centre in Carlingford. Grab your friends, warm up those vocal cords and get ready to dance the night away. Best of all, net proceeds will go to charity. Seats are limited, so don't wait. Book yours now at www.slnswcath.com. Hope to see you there for a night full of music, laughter and great company. Thank you.
From the Sri Lankan Community Notice Board in Sydney. Sri Lankan events in Australia.
My name is Duke Ramachandran and I'm part of the Sri Lanka Association, and great to be on the Brad and Kiara Show. The Winter Ball is one of the top events in the calendar, in the Sydney calendar, and I do know that people from interstate travel as well. So there's a proud presentation from the Sri Lanka Association of New South Wales, the Winter Ball, happening on the 9th of August at Epping Club. That's on the 9th of August with a band from Melbourne called Majesty. So it's the next blast of Sydney, something to look forward to. That's 9th of August. If you haven't got your ticket, please do get your ticket now. My name is Duke Ramachandran and I'm part of the Sri Lanka Association, and great to be on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Sri Lankan events in Australia.
Get a load of this.
Join the Brad and Kiara global community on WhatsApp +6147 9191 883. It's the Brad and Kiara Show on Triple H 100.1 FM.
Going on the air in 5, 4, 3, 2. Transmitting now.
The Brad and Kiara Show
on Triple H 100.1 FM.
The next few moments, you are going to forget everything you ever learned about gravity.
Don't be ridiculous. It's the Brad and Kiara Show on Triple H 100.1 FM.
3, 2, 1.
Once upon a younger year, when all our shadows disappeared, the animals inside came out to play. Went face to face with all our fears, learned our lessons through the tears, made memories we knew would never fade. One day my father, he told me, son, don't let it slip away. He took me in his arms, I heard him say, when you get older, your wild heart will live for younger days. Think of me if ever you're afraid. He said one day you'll leave this world behind, so live a life you will remember. My father told me when I was just a child, these are the nights that never die. My father told me. Light a fire they can't put out, carve your name into those shining stars. He said go venture far beyond the shores, don't forsake this life of yours. I'll guide you home no matter where you are. One day my father, he told me, son, don't let it slip away. When I was just a kid I heard him say, when you get older your wild heart will live for younger days. Think of me if ever you're afraid. He said one day behind, so live a life you will remember. My father told me when I was just a child, these are the nights that never die. My father told me.
a short life, but he surely lived a life to remember. The late great Avicii, as we step into our second hour from beautiful Benthoda. It's Ayubowan from Sri Lanka, ladies and gentlemen. The Brad and Kiara show is what you're listening to. And it's been great. We were in Beruwela a couple of days back, now in Benthoda. The plan is then to drive towards Hika, stay a couple of nights there, and then, unfortunately, rather than going to Gaul, Valigama, Mathura, Tangol, and all these awesome places, we are unfortunately heading back towards Colombo. But on our way, I've decided to somehow stop again. Vadua is another place that I like, not that far from Colombo, obviously. For our listeners catching this from other parts of the world, yes, we are in paradise. The place that you need to visit, the place that is so amazing. It's called Sri Lanka. Book your tickets, pack your bags, head down to paradise, and you will experience everything that's absolutely magical only if you come to Sri Lanka.
And one thing that you will absolutely enjoy is the welcome drink that most of the hotels provide you with, and they keep,
tell me about it.
And they are so creative now as well. There's so many different flavors, different ways of giving it. You know, apart from the drink, if it's hotter, they give you now a granita as well, which is nice, and they are different flavored. So yes, it's nice and refreshing as you enter.
And I like the fact that some hotels have given this option where they get you to light the traditional oil lamp, which I think is kind of unique and really different things. Taking a photograph, this is brilliant. I mean, this is what you need, that moment of stepping in. Yes, you got to make sure that check-in also goes beautifully.
Yes.
Most of them have done absolutely well with the check-in. And then it's that moment, that experience of stepping in, walking into your room. It has to be picture perfect. And also get some merchandise. This is a request to most of the hotel chains out there. Get some hotel merchandise and maybe even keep it on sale at a price that people would want to buy it, as that will also promote, because a lot of people want to take a piece of that place when they go back to their destinations, their homes, wherever they are. And when they wear it, they'll be like, oh yeah, this is that great holiday we had. As long as it was great. If you don't give them a good experience, it's obviously going to be a different story. But that is a good point. Sri Lankan hospitality is something that you don't get in most hotels in other parts of the world, especially the ones in Sydney, where we take like a one night getaway. It's just shocking. I mean, and the price is just hideous as well. Where else you go to Sri Lanka, that is value for money. You experience the warmth of that hospitality, and you really understand what hospitality is all about. So please, for our listeners catching this from other parts of the world who are non-Sri Lankans in particular, you haven't experienced hotel hospitality if you haven't gone into the beautiful hotels in Sri Lanka.
You know, baby, when you're in my arms, I can feel your love and magic charm. You drive me crazy. You drive me crazy. And when I'm looking in those big blue eyes, I started floating down in paradise. You drive me crazy. You drive me crazy.
sunny, happy, feel-good music as the Brad and Kiara show comes to you this weekend from Benthora. If you just tuned in, yes, we are in Sri Lanka and exploring different parts of this magical paradise. If you're in the vicinity and if you do see us, please don't feel shy. Come and have a chat. You might end up being on the show as well. That's how cool it is. Now, anyway, let's take you into a movie that you can watch. This one came out 10 years ago. It is a good movie that is absolutely brilliant. Ridley Scott directed this as well as produced it, and it stars the brilliant Matt Damon, who gives us one of his best performances. It's one of those feel-good movies.
I know that Matt Damon takes up most of the screen time of this movie, but the rest of the cast is actually quite amazing as well, even though they don't get as much time as him. The movie also includes Jessica Chastain, Kristen Wiig, Chiwetel Ejiofor, Sean Bean, Michael Pena, Kate Mara, Sebastian Stan, Benedict Wong, so many people. It is quite a big cast, even though obviously the main character takes up most of the time.
Ladies and gentlemen, 20th Century Fox invites you into this one, The Martian, starring Matt Damon.
The box office 30 seconds from the movie starts now.
It's a strange feeling. Everywhere I go, I'm the first. Climb that hill, first guy to do that. 4.5 billion years, nobody here. And now, me. I'm the first person to be alone on an entire planet.
The Martian, rated PG-13. The box office 30 today on the Brad and Kiara show.
Kiara, what's next?
Let's pretend it's not the end of the world.
What's next?
Come and find me, my name is Macarena. Always at the party con las chicas que están buenas.
Today on the Brad and Kiara show.
Kiara, what's next?
Hi, this is Adriana Huntman. I'm a singer-songwriter from Toronto, Canada. My father was born in Colombo, and I had the pleasure of visiting the beautiful country of Sri Lanka in 2013. I look forward to sharing more releases in the future. Thank you so much, Brad and Kiara, for having me on your amazing show.
Today on the Brad and Kiara show.
Hey guys, Ayubowan. I'm Dilhan Fernando, second generation Tigro and proud Sri Lankan. We're on the Brad and Kiara show.
Today on the Brad and Kiara show.
Explore paradise. Locations you must see to believe. Experience the very best of Sri Lanka. Magical Sri Lanka. Only on the Brad and Kiara show.
Hi, good morning, Sri Lanka. My name is Rebecca Vesingha, just a girl trying to change the world. And this is the Brad and Kiara show. Well, Sri Lanka is proudly known as the Pearl of the Indian Ocean. And with good reason, of course, given that it is surrounded by breathtakingly stunning beaches. So this would most definitely always be my first pick. And it's just the simplicity, of sitting on the sand and immersing yourself in that warm water that I personally enjoy the most. It is the best. And I look forward to going back to the beach just as a post-exam relaxation session. But if you asked me to pick one location in particular, that would have to be this little village called Waskadua, which is situated towards the south of Sri Lanka. Now, the weather surrounding this area has always been perfect, making it an ideal spot to enjoy one of the many riches that our little island has to offer. The village essentially is a microcosm of the Sri Lankan culture, giving just about anyone who visits this place a very, very wholesome experience. Additionally, I've also heard that the beaches in Pasikuda, which is situated towards the north of Sri Lanka, are stunning. So I cannot wait to visit this place.
Explore paradise. Locations you must see to believe. Experience the very best of Sri Lanka. Magical Sri Lanka. Only on the Brad and Kiara show.
The Brad and Kiara show. Now from the place we all call home, Sri Lanka.
From Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
The Brad and Kiara show. Exploring beautiful Sri Lanka.
Promoting and encouraging volunteering. The Brad and Kiara Show.
Hi everyone, I'm Bernadine Rodrigo. I am a volunteer at India Cancer Trust and I oversee the social media, and I'm on the Brad and Kiara Show. Since a long time, I've been looking for something in our country through which I can truly give back to the community in an honest way and know that I can truly trust something and know that my efforts will go and reach the targets that I wanted it to. So when we met Dr. Lanka and she told us about her organization, I had previously heard about it before because this organization started in 2016 and it was gaining popularity really fast, most probably because of its honesty. And I had heard about it before, but I never knew how to engage myself with it or come here and involve myself with it. So when I met her and she told us about it, I was thrilled. I was absolutely thrilled, and I told her, okay, I will join immediately and I will come immediately. And then I think this was around December, and then we joined. I was put into a WhatsApp group, and then they said they needed someone for social media. I had some experience in social media, so I said I'll come and I'll join you, and we can see what we can do. And then when I joined and everyone started speaking to me and corresponding with me, I was overjoyed to see how nice everyone was and just how truly honest and how caring everyone is about the people that come here. And once I visited the office and I saw the people here and how much just the innocent people of our country have to go through just to get a treatment for such a horrific disease. Their lives are bad enough and they have this on top of that. Sometimes it's unbearable to see, but it feels amazing to know that I'm helping them with something, that I'm giving them, I'm spreading their message, I'm giving them awareness, I'm telling people about their stories. So I truly feel for them, and I feel proud of the work that Indira Cancer Trust does, and I feel proud to say that I'm part of it because of the immense work that it does for these people. And we can never have enough help, but we would love to have more help around here. I'm Bernadine Rodrigo. I am a volunteer at Indira Cancer Trust and I oversee the social media, and I'm on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Promoting and encouraging volunteering. The Brad and Kiara Show. Connect with Brad and Kiara on their WhatsApp global line today. +6147 9191 883. It's the Brad and Kiara Show on Triple H 100.1 FM. Connect with Brad and Kiara on their WhatsApp global line today. +6147 9191 883. It's the Brad and Kiara Show on Triple H 100.1 FM. Hello. Promoting and encouraging volunteering.
Hi guys, James Allen here from the Hornsby SES unit. I'm a volunteer. Yeah, so it's a wonderful opportunity to be able to give back to the community, especially when you go and deal with the worst that the weather has to offer, especially coming up to the storm season around December, January this year. It's a really rewarding feeling to be able to get out and be involved and help people. Hi guys, James Allen here from the Hornsby SES unit. I'm a volunteer, and you're listening to Triple H 100.1 FM, the Brad and Kiara Show.
Promoting and encouraging volunteering. Here's a show extra. Discover paradise. Exploring the very best of beautiful Sri Lanka. Magical Sri Lanka.
My favorite part of Sri Lanka is Habarana and the surrounding areas. So Dambulla, Sigiriya, Anuradhapura, that whole area. I have always been fascinated with the landscape in this part of Sri Lanka.
My favorite part of Sri Lanka is most definitely Ella. Given the opportunity to travel, it will definitely be there.
Trinco is the place I am dying to visit. I just can't get my mind off Trinco, and it's the place that I've been longing to visit for so long now.
Discover paradise. Exploring the very best of beautiful Sri Lanka. Magical Sri Lanka.
The Brad and Kiara Show, exploring beautiful Sri Lanka.
From Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka. From sunny Sri Lanka.
The Brad and Kiara Show, now from the place we all call home, Sri Lanka.
Today on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Hey guys, Ayubowan. I'm Dilhan Fernando, second generation Tigro and proud Sri Lankan. We're on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Today on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Good times with great memories. The 90s. Now on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Backtrack. 1993.
Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena.
Now don't you worry about my boyfriend, the boy whose name is Vitorino. I don't want him, couldn't stand him, he was no good, so I... Now, come on, what was I supposed to do? He was out of town, and his two friends were so fine.
Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena.
I am not trying to seduce you.
Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena.
Come and find me, my name is Macarena. Always at the party con las chicas que están buenas. Come join me, dance with me, and all you fellas chat along with me.
Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena.
Oh, talk about sensational music from the 90s. Music that gets you to move your arms, move your head, stand up, and try to work on those moves that everybody tried out back in the day. Yep, it definitely feels good, and that's exactly what we want to promote right here from Benthora, all across Sri Lanka, all across the world, right here on the Brad and Kiara show.
And if you don't like to hit the gym when you're on your break, this is something that you have to do, especially if you're in Sri Lanka, because you eat so much food, and the meal times sort of blend into each other, right? It's no longer 3 meals a day. It's like you have something in the morning, and then you see something somewhere, and you want to try it out, and then somehow after eating that, it's become lunchtime, so you have your lunch, and then there's afternoon tea, which is an elaborate affair on its own. And somehow you've rolled into your last meal for the day.
But of course, as Sri Lankans, yes, we encourage you to try out everything and then balance it off with that perfect cup of tea, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
And that leads us into this next conversation with, of course, he's a maestro when it comes to anything and everything to do with tea. Ladies and gentlemen, second generation tea grower. We got, of course, the man himself, Dilhan Fernando, on the show this morning. And yes, that is exactly what we asked him. How does one prepare that perfect cup of tea? As Sri Lankans, this is that moment you need to gather everybody close to the radio and say,
I was right all along.
This is Dilhan Fernando right here and only here on the Brad and Kiara show.
The perfect cup of tea begins with fresh tea. You need to find a tea that you like, fresh tea, I like loose leaf tea in many cases, sometimes tea bags, but store it right because tea is hygroscopic. It absorbs moisture, absorbs odors, etc. Keep it in an airtight container in a cool and dry place. Use the right amount of water. You boil the water. In the case of black tea, once the water has come off the boil, it'll be 94, 95 degrees. You pour it directly onto a tea bag, 200 mils of water at approximately, at most I guess, for each tea bag or each 2.5 grams of loose leaf tea. Then you have to stir because now your process, what you're doing is you're extracting the flavor, the texture, the aromas, and all the antioxidant goodness that we put into the tea. So you need to make sure that you extract it properly. So stir every minute, and for black tea, 3 minutes. If you're going to have it with milk, remember that harmony, gastronomy is about balance on your palate. Therefore, if you're putting milk in, make it warm milk, make it a dash of milk, and brew your tea for 2 extra minutes, 4 to 5 minutes, so that you make the tea really strong. When you add that dash of milk, it's going to be balanced. It's going to be tea with milk rather than a very milky something that you can't identify. And then my suggestion also is, if you don't take milk in your tea, there's some beautiful additives. You know, you can mint leaves, lemongrass. I use cinnamon, cardamom, clove, and add a lot of different natural antioxidant-rich plant-based ingredients. And so whether, you know, in Sri Lanka we have this beautiful tradition of adding ginger to tea, not sugar though. My suggestion is processed sugar. Processed anything is not good for you. So keep it natural. Use honey, use a light honey. Use mint when you've had your meal because the menthol in mint is fantastic for digestion, supports the digestive action of tea. But otherwise, take cinnamon, incredibly healthy ingredient, cardamom, clove, we've used pandan leaf. There's so much you can do. Important thing is be creative. Brew it right and be creative when you present it to your guests.
Clearly, if there's anybody who's going to talk tea, that is this gentleman, Dilhan Fernando, ladies and gentlemen, telling you how to make that perfect cup of tea. And something that both of us did not expect is rampekola.
Yes.
That is something I have not tried.
I saw your ears just perk up the minute you heard the pandan leaf, because you do like it in your sweeter food, but this is something
it makes
that
perfect sense now. It makes perfect sense. So Leah, I'm going to definitely try that. And of course, storing it right is something that I think we take it for granted, which is where we are going wrong. And a warm milk, I think, is what we don't add, because I definitely have milk with my tea.
Yes,
and it should
but
not
you
be
like
milky.
your tea milkier than mine. I like hot tea, more tea than
now
and less
I have
milk.
heard from the experts, so now I'm going to follow what is
he's
best for me.
converted now.
Of course, when Dilhan speaks, you listen. That's how it works. Cinnamon, as well as being Sri Lankan, that is the key. No matter where you go, and that flavor is absolutely magical. Thank you very much, Dilhan Fernando, second generation tea grower, right here on the Brad and Kiara Show. An absolute pleasure and honor to have you as we continue to, of course, remind our listeners who love their tea with the Brad and Kiara Show around that perfect cup of tea. Let's move back into more music. Time for Miley Cyrus.
The day you woke up and you told me that you wanted to cry. The sky was falling like a comet on the 4th of July. Baby, you've been thinking about the future like it's already yours. Show me how you'd hold me if tomorrow wasn't coming for sure. Let's pretend it's not the end of the world. Let's pretend it's not the end of the world. Let's spend the dollars you've been saving on a Mercedes Benz and throw a party like McCartney with some help from my friends. Yeah, let's go down to Malibu and watch the sun fade out once more. Show me how you'd hold me if tomorrow was coming for sure. Let's pretend it's not the end of the world. Let's pretend it's not the end of the world. I can see it coming down. The sky is falling, falling like a coming down. Ooh, let's go to Paris. I don't care if we get lost in the scene. Paint the city like Picasso
good time. Her music is only getting better. Talk about Miley Cyrus right here on the Brad and Kiara show as we continue to play you the feel-goods, this time round from Ben Thoda, as we continue to explore this beautiful part of Sri Lanka. We were here last year as well, and I think they have decided that this is going to be one of our towns, one of our spots that we're going to stop by and exploring this coastal line as well. Now, something I haven't really done yet. I'm intending to do that either today later or tomorrow morning, which is that walk down the Benthoda beach, and you end up at this little corner. It's quite a walk from the area where you get a couple of, hotels, and it ends with the rocks, and then there's this little pathway, but it looks like a little forest, a mini thing, and I think there's some meditation joint somewhere close to that, which we haven't explored. Last time we got up to that place, and then it was time for the buffet, so of course we had to rush back the other way. But yeah, either way, that's going to be something that we're going to explore. If you have been and checked that area, please do let us know. Benthoda is, of course, where we are at. It is just great. If you just tune in, this is the Brad and Kiara show, and we are intending to drive down further towards the south in the coming days, passing Kosgoda, Aludgama, Balapitia, and then eventually heading towards Hikadua. That is going to be our next stop in the coming days, but of course after the weekend, and after which, sadly, even though I would have wanted to, go further down and explored other areas, Habaradua, which is one area I haven't really explored much. Waligama, we've stayed there just once. It's just beautiful. Marissa and, Mathara, and, that line is just unreal. It's just beautiful looking at the Sri Lankan map. You just want to explore every single place, but I guess it's so hard, and time is the problem, but it's just magic on earth.
And speaking of Hikadua, what I'm most looking forward to is a seafood restaurant that we went to. I think it was last year.
Yes, indeed.
That had amazing food. The way they prepared the food and the service and just the overall ambience of the place was amazing. So I'm hoping we can do the same this year.
This is just by the beach, like most of the places in Hikadua, but this area is where you also get the turtles that come in all the time, which is just incredible. And the hot butter, cattle, fish. Ladies and gentlemen, nobody can make it better than the people in Sri Lanka. And this location in Hikadua that I'm guessing if you love your hot butter, cattle, fish, is excellent. And it's not just that. Every other dish that they bring out is just amazing. I mean, you don't really get the flavors that come alive in other parts of the world. I think that's the speciality Sri Lanka has. We know how to get the best out of any dish, and when it's seafood, oh wow, oh my, it is just the best.
The Brad and Kiara show, now from the place we all call home, Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
Right here from sunny Sri Lanka.
The Brad and Kiara show, exploring beautiful Sri Lanka from the Sri Lankan Community Notice Board in Sydney.
Hello there, it's Jehan, the bassist of Tectones. You guys can catch us play live at Sing and Swing, which is a fundraiser event organized by the Sri Lanka New South Wales Catholic Association on Saturday the 2nd of August 2025 from 6 p.m. onwards at Rosalie Community Centre, Carlingford. Well, it's going to be a good fun night with full of music, dancing, good food, and moreover, for a great cause. Please stay tuned with Brad and Kiara show for tickets or visit Sri Lanka New South Wales Catholic Association socials. Thank you very much. It's me, Jehan, on Brad and Kiara show.
From the Sri Lankan Community Notice Board in Sydney. Sri Lankan events in Australia.
My name is Duke Ramachandran, and I'm part of the Sri Lanka Association. And great to be on the Brad and Kiara show. The Winter Ball is one of the top events in the calendar, in the Sydney calendar. And I do know that people from interstate travel as well. So there's a proud presentation from the Sri Lanka Association of New South Wales, the Winter Ball, happening on the 9th of August at Epping Club. That's on the 9th of August with a band from Melbourne called Majesty. So it's the next blast of Sydney, something to look forward to. That's 9th of August. If you haven't got your ticket, please do get your ticket now. My name is Duke Ramachandran, and I'm part of the Sri Lanka Association. And great to be on the Brad and Kiara show.
Sri Lankan events in Australia.
Get a load of this.
Join the Brad and Kiara global community on WhatsApp +6147 9191 883. It's the Brad and Kiara show on Triple H 100.1 FM.
The Brad and Kiara Show. Now from the place we all call home, Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka. Right here from sunny Sri Lanka.
The Brad and Kiara Show. Exploring beautiful Sri Lanka. The biggest 90s live right here on The Brad and Kiara Show.
Backtrack. 1995.
Let's have a celebration by the sea and get together in peace and harmony. A celebration coming, have some fun, sing it out. Let's have a celebration by the sea and get together in peace and harmony. A celebration coming, have some fun, sing it out. Sing it
Bang, bang, bang. Here comes the jam. It's the fun factory. Come on to the next party jam. So what's up, baby? Come on, tell me, is it me? Is it you? Tell me, please don't play me. Chillin' with the girlies, riding with the fellas in my car. Diddy-diddy-dum, diddy-dum. So come on, wave your hands in the air. So come on, wave 'em like you just don't care. And if you're down with the fun factory groove, somebody say, oh yeah.
Let's have a celebration by the sea and get together in peace and harmony. A celebration coming, have some fun, sing it out. Let's have a celebration by the sea and get together in peace and harmony. A celebration coming, have some fun, sing it out.
Slam, slam, slam. Here comes the band. It's the fun factory. And we do the best we can. We bring a ding it. We bring a ding a dong. We hype up the place with the bombastic song. We move to the left. We move to the right. We wave our hands from side to side. You better step back, cause we don't stop, we run. So let's get together and have some fun.
There is a place where we have some fun. Yes, it's better all together, and we're dancing one-on-one. There is a place where we have some fun. Yes, it's better all together, and we're dancing one-on-one. Let's have a celebration by the sea and get together in peace and harmony. A celebration coming, have some fun, sing it out. Let's have a celebration by the sea and get together in peace and harmony. A celebration coming, have some fun, sing it
A song tailor-made from where we're coming to you, Celebration by the Sea, ladies and gentlemen. Talk about, of course, Fun Factory as we mix things around and play you the feel-goods this time round from Ben Thoda this weekend. That's, of course, where the Brad and Kiara show is coming to you from. And if you're in this part of Sri Lanka, stop by. If you see us somewhere, well, say hi. Let's take a selfie together. That's, of course, something that we would love to do. But otherwise, spending time by the beach, collecting those seashells, and then sorting out those bags. Otherwise, of course, the baggage with the clothing starts stinking with the seashells that have not been cleaned properly by the two kids in the family. But yeah, that's all part of the fun with all the sea sand everywhere. It is beautiful. It is just absolutely fantastic. And for those of you catching this from other parts of the world, maybe you're Sri Lankan, maybe you're not, find time, make time, land in this country, spend the best time on earth. So that is how cool it is. And yeah, make those memories. I'm intending to make quite a few, as you know, I believe in this philosophy of living that moment. We never know what's going to happen in the next minute or tomorrow. So, make the best of it. Might not be the best advice, but so far, no, I'm living my life and I'm proud of it.
And I think the best part about this area is most people think it's just the beaches, but there are so many other things to do as well. There are some beautiful gardens. If you're into that sort of thing, look online. There are a few options available to you. And if you're a morning person, I think that's the best way to go. Maybe after breakfast, you can just head on down and enjoy the beautiful landscapes and the beautiful gardens that are here, because it is absolutely amazing.
Water sport is also another speciality in this part of Sri Lanka, which you should, of course, consider. And so many other things. I didn't really know how many yoga places have come up.
Yeah.
And, meditation and so forth becoming very popular, especially among the tourists. So there is, of course, a need or a need for it. As a result, well, the locals are delivering, which is even better. Ladies and gentlemen, let's move back into more music. Talk about living the moment and making the best of it. Time for One Republic.
Hope when you take that jump, you don't feel the fall. Hope when the water rises, you built a wall. Hope when the crowd screams out, you're screaming your name. Hope if everybody runs, you choose to stay. Hope that you fall in love and it hurts so bad. Hey, the only way you can know, you give it all you had. And I hope that you don't suffer, but take the pain. Hope when the moment comes, you'll say, I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. I saw so many places, the things that I did. Yeah, with every broken bone, I swear I lived. Hope that you spend your days, but they all add up. And when that sun goes down, hope you raise your cup. Oh, I wish that I could witness all your joy and all your pain. But until my moment comes, I'll say, I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. I saw so many places, the things that I did. Yeah, with every broken bone, I swear I lived. I swear I lived. Every broken bone, I swear I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. I saw so many places, the things that I did. Yeah, with every broken bone, I swear I lived. I swear I lived.
The Brad and Kiara Show, exploring beautiful Sri Lanka.
From Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka. From Sri Lanka.
From Sri Lanka.
The Brad and Kiara Show, now from the place we all call home, Sri Lanka.
Thinking about your next holiday? We've got a great suggestion. Sri Lanka. Why should you pick Sri Lanka as your next holiday destination?
Hi everyone, my name's Samara Manchanaika and I'm part of the Lankarama Buddhist Youth Group. And you are listening to Brad and Kiara's show. I think for me, the main reason is that Sri Lanka is just a very, very beautiful country. So not just like we've got a lot of natural environments that are really beautiful that you can visit, but also just the community in general. Even though I was born here and my Sinhalese isn't amazing, I've never not felt welcome when I come back there. And the people there are just really, really kind, really, really friendly. The food is amazing as well. It's such a small place that I feel like everybody knows each other. So you always go there. I feel like whether you're a tourist or not, you always feel very welcome, very happy. And everyone I know who's living in Sri Lanka, even like prior to the crisis, said that it's always just very nice. It's very peaceful. It's always just been a very sort of serene environment. And I hope to go back soon if I can. My name's Samara Manchanaika and I'm part of the Lankarama Buddhist Youth Group. And you are listening to Brad and Kiara's show.
From the Sri Lankan Community Notice Board in Sydney.
Hi, I'm Sanjeeva. I'm part of the RCOBA Tennis Organizing Committee on the Brad and Kiara show.
Now this one's for all the tennis fans out there. The Sydney Cup is back again for its second edition in Sydney, 3rd of August at Parramatta City Tennis. We're calling all Sri Lankan schools to rally around the competition and get yourself registered. If you have 6 players in the form of 3 doubles pairings, please get in touch with the RCOB and we'll get you registered. And see you all there on the 3rd of August, Sydney Cup 2025.
I'm Sanjeeva. I'm part of the RCOBA Tennis Organizing Committee on the Brad and Kiara show.
From the Sri Lankan Community Notice Board in Sydney. Sri Lankan events in Australia.
My name is Duke Ramachandran and I'm part of the Sri Lanka Association. And great to be on the Brad and Kiara show. The Winter Ball is one of the top events in the calendar, in the Sydney calendar. And I do know that people from interstate travel as well. So there's a proud presentation from the Sri Lanka Association of New South Wales, the Winter Ball, happening on the 9th of August at Epping Club. That's on the 9th of August with a band from Melbourne called Majesty. So it's the next blast of Sydney, something to look forward to. That's 9th of August. If you haven't got your ticket, please do get your ticket now. My name is Duke Ramachandran and I'm part of the Sri Lanka Association. And great to be on the Brad and Kiara show.
Sri Lankan events in Australia. The Brad and Kiara show. Now from the place we all call home, Sri Lanka.
From Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka.
The Brad and Kiara show. Exploring beautiful Sri Lanka.
So many events that you could still check out, of course, as Duke Ramachandran gave you an update connecting that big one in Sydney. And we also got so many other things that you could be a part of. Now, if there are any events that you would want us to talk about, connecting, of course, community groups, PPAs, OBUs, please reach out on our WhatsApp global line, +61 479191 883. That number once again, +61 479191 883. Do keep us informed and then we will connect with you when time permits. And it's all about working to see what could be done. So a lot of things in the pipeline. Our production team, as you know, is on holiday. And as a result, well, we got quite a few things that will take the back seat. But once we get back to Sydney in a couple of weeks, that's when, of course, things will start to move forward. But right now, it is enjoying the moment, making the best of Paradise, Sri Lanka, from where the Brad and Kiara show comes to you this weekend as well as next weekend.
It's been a great time here. I think we're nearly at 3 and something weeks now, which has been fantastic. We have another few days to go, so we'll be making the best of it. But before all of that happens, a big thank you out to you for joining us today on the show. And we hope you enjoyed everything you heard. And we will be back with another great show in a week's time.
A big thank you to everybody who made time for us. We got some clips from back in the day connecting, of course, magical Sri Lanka. Dilhan Fernando was on the show telling you about that perfect cup of tea, and everybody else. Thanks a lot, as always, for making time for us. And, of course, if you just tuned in and if you're heading towards the southern part of Sri Lanka, we might meet. We might see each other. So stick around for that, as, of course, we continue to make memories in this magical, beautiful part of Sri Lanka. Benthora this weekend, Hekadua in the coming days, Wadua, and then back in Colombo in time for the next weekend. That is the plan over the coming days. As always, say it with me, Jaya Veva, ladies and gentlemen, from Benthora, Sri Lanka. Until next weekend, it's goodbye, God bless from the Brad and Kiara show.
Have a fabulous week ahead, everyone. Take care and stay safe.
Baby, I don't